This coming fire season, of course, is occurring in the middle of a major drought in California that's now in its fourth year. There's a tendency for people to associate the fire hazard with drought, but really it has little to do with that as it does with the previous fire history and how long it's been since the chaparral in the forest has burned. But that, of course, varies on the fire history, and there are some places that have burned recently, other areas that haven't burned in a long time. It's those areas that have not burned in a long time that will pose the greatest fire hazard to the region. The map is using a spectrum of colors. All those areas in the warm colors, such as reds and yellows, are those areas that haven't burned in a long, long time. And as you go toward the greens, blues, and purples, these are areas that have burned more recently. We have areas of extremely old fuel. It hasn't burned actually more than 100 years in the Big Bear area, eastern San Bernardino Mountains, through Redlands, and also the Lake Arrowhead region, and a lot of the higher mountains around Idlewild, and most of the San Jacinto Mountains at the south end, south of Idlewild. And these areas have the greatest hazard. Now, the fire season is going to get established about the normal time. I thought earlier that the drought would lead to burns taking off as early as spring, but we had a second rainy season this year in May, and it's only now that the fire hazard has developed again, and it's getting established roughly at normal time in June.